Welcome to the WD168. God gives us 168 hours to live, love, and enjoy. This is our take on this 168. You know, one of the elements of news is that it is unusual, not necessarily important. For instance, the news reporter might report about the accident on the 405 freeway, even though you're living in Pomona, and not mention that millions of people got home okay without incident last night, but they had one accident. Such is the nature of news. In our case, from the Western Diocese, our news is definitely unique and unusual, especially in the Armenian Church. You may have noticed that for the past few months, we've been broadcasting regular prayer sessions and services every night of the week, and the nature of the services is to speak to the times we're living in, with the pandemic and its effect for the sick, for the bereaved, for the unemployed, and the suffering. And on top of it all, these prayer services are being offered by clergy, yes, but also by our youth. Yes, what you're witnessing is a revival of faith that's coming to you outside of the usual boundaries. We're more than encouraged by the response to these services and look forward to continuing them on our diocesan Facebook page. Make sure you check it out. In fact, the newly formed Bridging Generations group for the 20 to 40-year-olds is sponsoring a prayer rally this Friday, July 31st at the Cathedral. It will be a time for prayer, meditation, and reflection. You know, we're fighting all kinds of battles in the world, and we firmly believe that the spirit needs to be fortified to overcome the challenges of the day. Bridging Generations is also sponsoring weekly educationals with Bible studies, theology sessions led by Mashtos Jobanyan and Haig Madoyan every Wednesday evening, and these sessions are meant to lay the foundations to a healthy spiritual life. And if you're out of the area, yes, of course, you can join the classes via Zoom. Our primate, Archbishop Hovnan Sirpazan, among all the activities involved in running our diocese during this pandemic, also is making a call for civic responsibility. This appeal is made along with clergy from different backgrounds. Nonpartisan, yes, but this does not mean that faith communities are disengaged from the issues and policies that impact our world. In a statement issued by the group, they proclaim over time, each of our churches has expressed specific ideas of what our vote for the neighbor's sake might entail. Expanding civil rights, racial equality, more compassionate immigration and refugee policies, expanded healthcare, compassion toward those suffering homelessness. These are all issues that cut across communities and our churches. As bishops and leaders of historic Christian churches in the United States of America, they say, and of course in the Los Angeles area, we believe that all the people of our churches should use the privilege of the vote in national, state, and local elections. You can read the entire document statement on our diocesan website. Meanwhile, within our church, the Deacons Council is busy setting up programs of continuing education for the servers of the church. This is a new program which will greatly assist local parishes in administering Christian charity and love to those in need. Watch this council carefully. And deacons, look forward to the new newsletter coming out next week. Pilgrimages, they connect you with something very special, something very sacred. Did you know that sacredness is found all around us, from the mountains to the oceans? In the church, in the formal church, we consecrate buildings as churches that are sacred shrines, and each one becomes alive with the Holy Miron that brings the blessing of the Holy Spirit upon them. Of course, with age, the appreciation of these shrines grows. Such is the case for the St. Mary Armenian Church in Yettem, California. Yes, that's right, Yettem. Did you know that that means paradise? Literally, it means Eden. You know, as in the Garden of. Armenian settlers to California, leaving behind our ancestral homeland last century because of the genocide, named this area Yettem and planted a beautiful church amid the orchards. And yes, that's the name of it on the map too. We're heading up there to celebrate the Feast of St. Mary on August 16. And if you're looking for something that will connect you with the sacred, plan on joining us. That's Sunday, August 16, on the Feast of Astvazadzin. More information, details pertaining to the times, how to get there, RSVP information is available on our diocesan website. Our world is changing quickly, as are the requirements and regulations for meetings and church attendance. Please take care of yourself and your spirits. Check in with your local parish to find out procedures for attendance in your area, and also check out opportunities to connect with others, whether it's a Bible study or a social event via social media. And remember, you can always get in touch with us at the Western Diocese on all the socials and at our website. Well, that does it for this week's 168. We look forward to seeing you again next week as we take a look at that week's 168 with you here on the WD.